Hello friends, I am Probal Chakraborty. Today I want to discuss partial differential equation, solution of heat equation. Okay, so I need to read this problem carefully. Okay, if I read it carefully, then I can solve this problem. Okay, a bar is 100 centimeter in long with insulated slides, has its ends kept at 0 degree Celsius and 100 degree Celsius until steady state condition prevails. The two ends are then suddenly insulated and kept so find the temperature distribution. Okay, so when we want to solve heat equation, then we need to know the temperature equation. Okay, the temperature, I write the temperature U x comma t satisfies, always remember this equation. Okay, this equation is very important. Satisfies condition. Which condition? Satisfies condition is del u by del t is equal to c square into del square u divided by del x square. This equation is very important. Okay, and another fact that you have to know the law of heat conduction. By law of heat conduction, which we know that by law of heat conduction, the rate of heat flow, is proportional to the gradient of the temperature. Okay, this is very important, that the rate of heat flow proportional to the gradient of temperature. So we have thus, if the ends x is equal to 0 and x equals to L, means here L is equal to 100 centimeter. Okay, I write it L of the bar are insulated. Mark it. This everything is given in questions. 100 centimeter and insulated. Insulated means, what is the meaning of the insulated? Meaning of the insulated is no heat. 100 centimeter of bar are insulated. I write down insulated. And what is the meaning of the insulated? That no, insulated means no heat can flow. No heat can flow through the ends. The boundary condition, you know the boundary condition. Boundary conditions also x equal to 0 and x equals to L point. This is the boundary condition. It would be 0. Okay, derivative is the gradient of the temperature. Gradient of the temperature means directly proportional. The rate of heat flow is proportional to the gradient of the temperature. boundary condition. So boundary condition, del u into 0 comma t divided by del x is equal to 0, and del u l comma t divided by del x equals to 0. So this property hold. Okay, this is the boundary conditions we get. How do you get? We know this theory by the law of heat conductions. Now we start another fact, that for initially under steady temperature, under steady temperature, steady state conditions, initially under steady state condition, which I get del square u divided by del x square is equal to 0. So u is equal to, that implies u is equal to ax plus b. If x is equal to 0 and u is equal to 0, then we get b is equal to 0. This is number 1. And u is equal to L means 100. U is equal to 100 and L is equal to 100. Then we get A is equal to 1. Therefore initial condition is u x comma 0 is equal to x, means 0 less than x less than L. So del u by del t is equal to c square into del square u divided by del, why do I write, by the equation. This is the main equation, and now we recall the formula when this equation by method of separable variable, method of separable variable. Okay, we know that this is the one process I will discuss later. This process we can get u x comma t is equal to c1 cos pt plus c2 sin pt e to the power minus c square p square t. Okay, now I will differentiate with respect to x. Del u by del x, we get p into c1 minus sin p. This is all are x. Okay, sin px plus c2 cos px e to the power minus c square p square t, and put x equals to 0. So c2 p e to the power minus c square p square t equals to 0 for all t, and x equals to, when x equals to 0 and x equals to L, then we get minus c1 p sin pl. Okay, so we get when sin p sin pl is equal to 0. So we can get easily that p is equal to n pi by L as is equal to sine n pi is equal to C1p is equal to sine PL. Sine PL is equal to sine n pi. So sine P is equal to n pi divided by L. Okay, and uxt we can get uxt is equal to C1 cos n pi x divided by L e to the power minus c square n square pi square into t divided by L. Okay, must remember this process. Okay, now uxt can be written in the general form n equals to 0 to infinity an cos n pi x divided by L e to the power minus c square n square pi t divided by L. Okay, remember this is the general equation. Okay, general equation we can get this way. Next we can get that a0, if we analyze more, it plus summation n equals to 1 to infinity an cos n pi x divided by L into e to the power minus c square n square n square. Okay, c square n square. Now putting t is equal to, putting t is equal to 0. Very large problem. Okay, so maybe I can mistake. That's why please check all the calculation and all of my work, because I want that people listen, people will learn, and I can also learn from people. Okay, from my work. So please comment also if any wrong. If you will must comment also, because I will learn from you. As I am learner, I can also make mistake. Okay, this requires the expansion of x into a half range cosine. Okay, this equation follows Fourier series. So half line is equation, we know the initial equation is x is equal to a0 by 2 plus summation n equals to 1 to infinity and an cos n pi x divided by L, and we can get n equals to 2 by L into 0 to L x cos n pi x divided by L into dx is equal to 2L divided by n square pi square IBP. We can get it IBP process. IBP process is very easiest process. Cos n pi minus 1. You can get this value by the integrations. IBP. Okay, integrating bypass. And uxt is equal to L by 2. Okay, let's see that when we get n pi, when n is equal to even, then it is 0. This value is 0. And when n equals to, must remember, when n equals to even, and when n equals to odd, then it is minus 4L divided by n square pi square. n equals to odd. Must remembering this very easy, no problem, because cos 2 pi is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, and cos 3 pi is equal to minus 1 is equal minus 1 is equal to minus 2 into 2 is equal to minus 4. So this is the main factor, and it is IBP. First part is IBP means islets. IBP means integration by parts. First part is cos n x, and second part is cos n pi x l. Okay, this process is IBP means, I will also discuss. IBP means integrating by parts. So I is equal to, you can write x into cos n pi x divided by l dx minus ddx of dx. This is the short process I show, but I don't even show much time, so I have to finish this problem very soon, so that I will just discuss this. Okay, uxt is equal to, we can get a0 means l by 2, because our initial length l. Okay, so l by 2, and we can get summation, as this is the odd, so n equals to 1 to infinity, and odd value means 2l divided by 2l, not 4l, divided by, it would be minus pi square into 2n minus 1 whole square cos 2n minus 1 divided by l pi x. Okay, and e to the power minus c square 2n minus 1 whole square pi square t divided by l. Okay, I write it fresh way. Uxt, whatever I get, uxt is equal to l by 2 minus 4l divided by pi square summation n equals to 1 to infinity 1 by 2n minus 1 l whole square cos 2n minus 1 pi x divided by l e to the power minus c square, okay, 2n minus 1 whole square pi square t, as n is equal to odd, in the case of odd. And now I will go another way, that I will draw the rod. I draw this rod. See, let us see that A and P1, AP1 is equal to x, and C is the midpoint, and P2 is also another point, and B. Now you can see that this is L minus x, and this is also x. P means AP1, in this case AP1 is equal to BP2 and is equal to x, and AP2 is equal to L minus x. So put this value u L minus x comma t. So we can get L by 2 plus 4L divided by pi square summation n equals to 1 to infinity 1 by 2n minus 1 whole square cos 2n minus 1 pi x divided by L e to the power minus c square 2n minus 1 whole square pi square t divided by L square. This is the main problem, same things, okay, pi square by 2 by L. Same fact of the uxt and ux L minus x. And this value is equals to minus this is the plus. Okay, another fact is that if you put L minus x in case of, then you can get you can get actually as cos 2n minus 1 pi L minus x. I put the value x in case of L minus x. Here L minus x is, if I will put, then I will get this value, but this value is like this, cos 2n pi minus 2n minus 1 pi x divided by L. Okay, this is the main fact, and we can get it minus cos 2n minus 1 pi x by L. And now you can see that u x comma t plus u L minus x comma t is equal to L. So hence we can get, this is the distribution functions. So friends, very easy things, not very easy. Main fact that you have to remember theorem. Which theorem? You remembering point. This point is remembering that del u by del t is equal to c square into del square u divided by del x square. This is you have to remember. Another equations you have to remember. Which things we have to remember in for solving this problem? This portion, uxt is equal to c1 cos px plus c2 sin px into e to the power minus c square p square t. So all the students, those who are engineerings, they must remember engineerings, or those who are studying applied physics or applied maths, they must remember this formula. Okay, then you can solve this problem easily. This and this are the key point. Okay, so goodbye. Another things, then initially under steady state condition. So goodbye. Here we use Fourier series and method of separation, and we get the values of the equation by the method of separable variable. Okay, I will discuss this also in my next YouTube class very soon. Thank you.